today I decided that I'm going to be behind the camera instead of in front of it for this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about my plant babies. Let me close my closet. We're going to be talking about my plant babies. My plant babies reminded me how important it is to care for yourself, to notice when things aren't going well, to notice when you need a little bit more humidity, a little bit more moisture, a little bit more sunlight, a little bit more watering. And so I wanted to do something different. Instead of a still video, we're going to walk around my apartment and I'm going to give you guys a plant tour. I'm starting in my room because my oldest plant lives here. My oldest plant is a pothos. I believe that's how you say it. I got this in 2020 from someone that I was interning with. She gave me my first plant. I killed this plant dead. I killed this plant dead in about 2021. It died. And then with patience, love, watering, sunlight, repotting, clipping of the roots, getting rid of old things, I was able to bring this baby back to life. And it has been thriving ever since then. Look at it. It's so full. It's so luscious. It's so beautiful. It grows down. Like, I've clipped it so many times. It's bared so many children. This is one of its babies right here. And as you can see, one of the leaves, if you can see, let me see. Let me try to focus this. I mean, if you can see it, I can't really figure out how to focus this camera. If you can see it, one of its leaves is really, really dry. And I've been trying to water it consistently, but it needed a little love. It needed a little care. So I went and I got my humidifier out and just, turned it on. This one is a Monstera Swiss cheese. It is so needy. If you don't do it right, it's gonna die. This baby is a clipping from another one that's in my living room, which I'll show you shortly. But this baby, I propagated. It was in water for about 3-4 months, and it grew. And some of the leaves turned yellow while I was in the water because I was kind of neglecting it at the time. So I decided to go ahead and put it in a pot because I do better with plants that are in a pot. So that's my Monstera Swiss cheese. And this is my spider plant I got from a coworker at my old job. This baby, it was tiny, very small. It's grown quite a bit. I've had it for about 2 years now. And I don't want this to just be about me showing you my plants, but having plant babies has really taught me a great deal about patience. This is my son's room. He has his Monstera Swiss cheese, which I just took out of the water, propagated it. His really flourished. Look at all of these leaves. It even got little babies in here. It wasn't doing well in the water, so I decided, I'm going to take it out the water. This is one of my pothos babies here in my son's room, and here's another one of them. I propagated these as well. But as I was saying, Having plants really taught me a great deal about patience, about love, about what you need in order to care for yourself in particular. And we go through our ups and downs. We have our moments where we're not feeling well and we need to pour into ourselves more intentionally. And then we have our moments where we're thriving and doing great. This is another one of the Pathos babies. As you can see, that baby been having babies. But it takes a lot of care and intention to care for plants. Plants are very sensitive to energy. If it's not the right energy, they're going to die. Like I was saying, I killed and brought them back to life several times. Because sometimes I wasn't feeling well as far as mentally, and I just wasn't caring for them as they're supposed to be cared for. I saw this video where it was like, plants can sense energy. They can feel you when you leave them. They can feel you when they're coming back and they're like, oh, my mommy's home. I give my plants little kisses because I just love them so much. We've been through so much. I've had them for years. I'm actually propagating a leaf from here. If you got, I'm gonna go show you guys. It's in my room. But this is one of my favorite plant babies. It's so big and luscious. This is Big Mama. Big Mama right here. Big Mama get all the kisses. Mwah. I love Big Mama. She is a beauty. And she really thrives. She really, really thrives. And just caring for her has been a joy. This is my Raven ZZ right here. I had these for about 3 years now. As you can see, I got them spread out a bit throughout the apartment. And this is my money tree. My money tree, I highly recommend you get a money tree. My money tree is a fortune teller of my money. And as you can see, we are thriving. Look at all those leaves. Look at how thick and luscious this tree is. This tree is about to be 3 years old on February the 17th. Someone gifted it to me for my birthday almost 3 years ago. And it has been through some ups and downs. It has died a couple of times because if you know me, I be quitting my jobs and we be going through some things, but I'm blessed. And my ancestors got me. But look at this beauty. Look at this spider plant. Someone gifted this to me about 2 years ago. It's really thriving. It started off so small. Now it's really, really big. But yeah, those are my plants. Let's go back in my room so I can talk to y'all in the mirror about what my plants have taught me. Oh, I wanted to show y'all my newest propagation that I got going on. My newest propagation is this Monstera. This Monstera has been thriving. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to clip and put it in water and we're going to see what happens. I just put it in there about 2 days ago. I'm going to give y'all a little peeky peek, to the pot. If y'all can see, there is a little dusty. Hold on. Y'all don't need to see that. If y'all can see, there is a little root coming out of the air root that grew. But anyway, let's go to the mirror. So, you guys, my plants have taught me so much about patience, for one. I used to rush my plants. I'm like, I want to be a plant mom of so many plants. And I used to like overwater them, drown them in water. And then there was a time where I was like neglecting them. I wasn't giving them any love and care, and I just forgot about them because I was going through so much at the time that I forgot that they needed love. I also forgot that I needed love, and that was important. As soon as I started pouring back into myself more intentionally, that included my plant babies. And I started pouring back into them more intentionally. I started feeling more confident about myself, and I started feeling more confident about my ability to care for my plants. So patience and just being more intentional about the care that we put into things, not just in our not just our plant babies, but in ourselves. It taught me about the importance of the environment. If the environment is unhealthy, the plant is going to die. And that's the same thing for ourselves. If our environment is not healthy, we're not going to be our best selves. We're not going to be in our best energy. And sometimes we may feel like we lack control over our environment. We may not be living in the environment where we want to live. We may not be exactly where we need to be in life. We may feel like our environment is in somebody, like the control of our environment is in somebody else's hands. However, our environment is our mind, our thoughts. Our environment is ourselves, and we have more control over our environment than we think and than we give ourselves credit for. Even if you have just a tiny space, decorate that space or make that space suitable for you in the time that you need to be in it. Okay. And then lastly, it taught me about nutrition. The things that you pour into yourself is going to be what you yield. So you want to be careful about, the things that you're watching on TV, the music that you're listening to, the thoughts that you're having. It's not just financial things, or like getting your nails done or having your hair done or getting your eyebrows done, or exterior things. It's about internal things, taking time for the things that you love. If you love, my plant babies really love affirmations, so I tell them that, I love you, you are beautiful, you are luscious, you are growing so quickly, so fast, you are thriving, your environment is perfect for you. I tell them, oh, look, oh my God, he's having a baby. My plant baby's having a baby. Oh my God, I didn't even notice this until just now. My spider plant is having a spider plant baby. Y'all can't see it, it's kind of blurry. My spider plant is birthing something. Okay, we're not gonna panic. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Peace, y'all. Happy Lunar New Year, by the way. I know I said consistency is what we're doing, and I missed last week, so we're going to stay consistent from now on. Thank you for joining me on my channel. If you liked any of my content, please subscribe, like, comment, engage, and I'll see y'all on the next one.